Hi, welcome to InquiryNews.com. This is Mark Buckins, spelled with an E, Inquiry, and then news.com, and go there and donate towards the cause. We'd be most grateful. Hey, the final segment of the Sean Hannity show, I could hardly stomach being on there. But if you listen to the Sean Hannity show today, and you listen to the last part, or if you listen any day, keep in mind one thing, that I believe some of those callers that call into him are fake. They're just friends of his that call in and pretend like they're a Democrat. And they call in there and pretend like they, and then I said he knows their name, readily. Yeah, it might be on the screen, but I think people call in. I think he goes to bars, gets sopping drunk and probably gives someone $100 or buys them a couple drinks to call in and pretend like they're a Democrat and make fun of the Democrat Party, or pretend like they're a Democrat, and then he can badger them, put them down and stuff like that. So that sounds good. And so I want to know how many people on his show, and I do know a radio talk show host that's admitted to doing that he used to have friends call all the time and say things. So I want to know how many of these people are fake on the fake Sean Hannity show. I wonder how many of them that he knows. I mean, he may not know him personally. He might meet him in a bar when he's in town somewhere and gives him $50. And this one lady that he badgered to death, at the end of it, he offers her free tickets to go to his thing. And I thought, yeah, a Democrat is going to accept tickets to go to a Sean Hannity show? I don't think so. Who would want it? And then she's all giddy about it. Oh! And I thought, who, as a Democrat, would want to go listen to that guy? Nobody. And I'm a Republican, and I don't want to go see him and hear him, let alone some crazy, some lady that's pretending to be a Democrat. And then he had another lady get on there and say some things, and he kind of corrected her on a couple of names, and it was kind of interesting because she's like, oh yeah, that's the name. So I think she probably forgot what she was supposed to say when she called in or something or another. It was kind of, and then he was making fun of Senator McCain, completely making fun of him, which I met Senator McCain. He's a great guy. He's like anybody else out there. I don't agree with all his views, and sometimes I disagree with him vehemently, but overall, McCain's not a bad person. Might be evil, I don't know. I often wonder, and the way his wife dresses and stuff makes me kind of go, ooh. But overall, he's done a good job, I think, for his constituents. I wouldn't want him president or anything, but so here he is, Sean Hannity. I think he has fake callers calling in there and saying things, so he makes himself look good, and he argues with them and stuff, and puts them down, and that kind of thing. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So keep that in mind when you're listening to them. McCain's a very argumentative person. I argued with him. I was on the Ronald Reagan bus, and he was on there, and that's how I met him. But definitely, Senator McCain's not a bad person, I don't think. There's some ideas I really hardly don't disagree with him on, and definitely don't want him to be president. But anyway, he made fun of him all day. Then he went back and forth on Tom Cruise again, how wonderful he is. And, again, like I said before, that guy could be a communist in our midst. Could be working for a communist party in Russia. Who knows? That guy could be a spy. And now he has power in the United States Senate. Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, so keep those things in mind and research them out. The stuff I told you about, go to Wikipedia and look it up. Or there's other places besides that you can look it up too as well. And, we're running out of power here. Yeah, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for listening to Inquiry News, and Mark Buckins signing off.